Hey, what's up? I am Fatema Aries. I am back with another hood snack. So let's go. Okay, so this hood snack video, we are doing crab corn. This is the corn. We're gonna have to shuck this corn today. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're finna shuck this corn. This is something I actually remember doing when we would go down to Alabama. That's where my parents are from. And when we would be at my mother's parents' home, we would have to do this. We would have to shuck the corn and snap the peas in McKenzie, Alabama. So some of y'all may know about that. And my aunt, she would always get out of having to do it because she'll cuss everybody out in the house. So she wouldn't have to do it, but mainly she was cussing out her parents because she didn't want to shuck no corn and snap no peas. So she'll be around there cussing and fussing because she didn't want to do it. Well, yeah, y'all, this is how you do this. Fresh corn. Okay, so make sure you clean your corn off really good. Because the only thing about that fresh corn is still have those strings. If you could see, can't really see it, but you got to clean it off real good and make sure you get everything off. See that stuff there? Make sure you clean it real good so you get all that stuff off. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the corn because I need to cut this part. Yeah, I need to cut that part, but I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do so y'all know. So I'm just cutting off the tip for what I'm going to be doing and put it in a pot because I do have to cook it. This one here, I'm gonna cut that off. the way that looks. Okay, so I got the corn cut. This is how I want it to look, because I am going to add, these, as you can see down at the bottom. It's going to look like this. So I got the corn in the pot. I got some stuff I'm going to add. Destiny, come hold this right quick. Okay, so I got the corn in the pot, and I got some stuff I'm going to add. I'm going to add my chicken bouillon, because I do want my corn to be buttery and seasoned. Put some butter in there and some chicken bouillon in there. Okay, so I got my butter in there, and I'm gonna add some chicken bouillon in there. And I'm adding some Old Bay seasoning. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this cook. And okay, so these are the cups I'm going to use. These is cups I already had here, so I'm going to use them. I got my unsalted butter. I got my apple sticks. And then I got my crab broth that I'm going to use. So this is what this look like. I have to warm it up. So I'm going to be using that. So while the corn is getting ready, I'm going to go ahead and start on this and putting this with that. Go ahead and put this in the pot. You see all of that. I had this left over when I had did some blue crabs, and I knew I wanted to make this video soon, so I made sure I saved so I can do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this do what it do. And we got this going. Go ahead and get this started. So I shall return in a few. I decided I'm gonna put the butter in first, and then I'm gonna add the broth to the butter and see how that works out. This is my first time doing this, but it's something that I've been wanting to do. So this is something that I'm sharing with you guys, and this is my first time doing this. So I'm gonna do the butter first, and then I'm going to add this to the butter, because I may not need to add all of this. I may just need to add some of this. So I'm going to taste as I go. This is the crab sauce, crab butter sauce. And it tastes just like crab. And let's go my butter. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like on the stick. If you can see it, let me see. But I had to use my hammer to do it, but this is what it's gonna look like. Okay, so I have the because it's hot, so I'm trying to make sure you just stick it in there the far down as you can get it. Okay, now this one here I ain't gonna need my hammer. Yeah, I had to pull out my hammer. Yeah, I got that one in there pretty good. Okay, so I got all 5 done. This is what they look like. You just gotta make sure you get it in there. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was able to get them in there. Okay guys, so this is what this is going to look like. The crab corn. And you just eat it and dip it. Eat it and dip it. So I don't want to hear nothing about how you eat it. It's just like when you're at the fair and you're eating a corn dog. So that's how you eat it. So let me do the rest of them so you can see what I did. I just went on ahead and did that one. But so put the corn in there. Go ahead and just put all of them in there. So y'all can see. Okay. Okay, so let me get the sauce. Okay, so I got the crab sauce. I'm gonna just go ahead and put it on there. That's all you gotta do. That's it. Oh shoot, I hope y'all can see. And I got this idea because it's a guy from back in the day. His truck mainly had slushes on it, but he used to have it was mainly slushes, but he had crab corn on there, and he used to be on every scene back in the day. You know, if we was hanging out, wherever the crowd was, he made sure he was there. Hanging out at the club, wherever, he was there with his slushies, which was so good. So this is it, y'all. So this is where this idea came from. this is it. Crab corn. Move it back so y'all can see. This is what it's gonna look like. 3 is left. My daughter is eating 1. She can't eat seafood, because I was gonna say, you know, if you want to get fancy with it, you know, you can add crab meat to it or whatever, but I got a child that can't eat seafood, so I wanted her to be able to, you know, taste it. And I'm adding more butter. I think it needs more butter, so I'm adding more butter. And I mean, you can put it how you want to put it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just keep it at, you know, I'm going to add a little bit more butter to that one. And that's going to be that. Okay, guys, so this is it. Dip it. Because don't ask in the comments, well, how do you eat it? You just dip it in and you eat it. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. Until next time,